I'm Jackie.
And I'm Davey.
And this is Weekend Hangover.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to another week of Weekend Hangover. Another day.
Happy Sunday. Yes.
Happy Sunday. I hope you have your beer, your shot, or your glass of vino and are joining us today to talk about Survivor and Special Forces. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest who's been supposed to be here the last 3 weeks, but finally he got his optimum dish scrambled T-Mobile Wi-Fi to work. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Jack is here.
Ooh.
Hey, hey-o. Wide awake.
Look at the soundboard working.
I don't know why my soundboard's not working.
I'm so not used to this. It's so quiet. Because usually we have our background music in 2J, 1 Scotch.
Hey, we don't have any background. That's what I'm trying to get.
It's so quiet.
So I got I was telling you guys I got a soundboard and I have no idea how to work it on this thing. But I wanna be able to play some background music because we kind of need that. I kind of think that Weekend Hangover we have a little
after that intro. Fuck yeah, dude! That's such a cock tease. What an intro cock tease that is.
Sorry.
I'm
show.
I mean, once again, you have you might have the Sandoval wiener.
Oh my gosh.
Golf
we
pencil.
have to talk about that for a second. And when we get back, once we're done with this, because I feel bad now.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. So, how was everyone's weekend? I'll start with me. It was great. Now I'm having an allergic reaction to sitting behind a horse's ass for about 30 minutes today.
Oh man,
you shouldn't talk about your husband like that. That's not nice.
I told him, but no. But it was like a Clydesdale. It was a huge horse. We went to a little farm today, and
And you said they didn't have any pumpkins for you to pick. It's 3 weeks from Halloween, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't a pumpkin farm. It just had a corn maze. You could shoot pumpkins out of a cannon.
Pumpkin chucking.
There was
whoa, that's badass.
Yeah, and they had targets. There was paintballs.
They launch up in the air and
shoot
shit.
at stuff. Yeah, you could do pony rides. You could do a little train ride for the little kids.
Someone to go do things with.
Oh man, you could feed animals.
You're gonna go on like Bubba from Forrest Gump and talking about you could do this and that, with the shrimp thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot,
gumbo.
And we didn't even do half of it because, and we were there for 3 hours. But the little kids, they had so much fun. They had so much fun.
I bet it'd be so nice. I love this time of year. I mean, it dropped from here. It dropped from it was 90. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was 90, and then Wednesday it was 68.
That's nice.
I was and right now it's 71, and this time of year it just drives people to sickness. I'm in the house and I'm wearing this sweater and then this over it because you just never know. And they're right about the seasons here. The other day it was 50 when I woke up, and by the time the afternoon was, it was 80. And then it dropped back down to 40. But you have all 3 seasons.
And you're not at that time where you want to put the heat on. So you're forget it. I'll just layer up.
Yeah, I had the air conditioner. I finally shut the air conditioner off and just just put it on off and didn't put anything else on. And it's kind of weird because down here, because I moved back down in the basement, I'm now in the Troubled Studios, and which I've named it.
I like that. I was say, is that what you call it?
Troubled Studios, yeah. So it's cold down here, and then I go up to my room and it's 95 degrees up there.
Oh my god.
I'm I can't get away from it. I just can't. I think I'm not moving the studio again. I was gonna say I'm gonna leave everything upstairs, make the main bedroom a studio, and just sleep down here. But I'm in pain. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too
You
old.
are.
I need a woman to come and just step on my back and just. And I don't want like a small woman either. I want like a normal, like a
I could put on a wig for you, man.
Yeah, I know. I need a woman the size of Jack to come and jump on my back. And it's just like I don't know. I like I said, I'm just getting too old for this shit. But that's it. I'm done. I explained everything that happened on Kelly's show. So if you want to go to the We Don't Know Either podcast that happened this Friday, I explained everything that happened. But yeah, so yeah, I'm back down.
Bella, I'm telling you,
dude. No. It's a weird. It's just fucking weird. Like her stuff is still here. Like she left everything here. Like she came over here and she's like, "Here, you take all my junk, and I'm gonna go back here. You're a dumpster. Here you go." But she did live her Xbox, so guess who's not getting her Xbox back? Hey, can you mail? Not a fucking chance, kiddo. Not a fucking chance.
Man.
You have lost it. Buy yourself another one, fucker. You get making me spend 30-something hours in a car, 40 hours in a car, and making me waste $600 in gas. Anyway, so I'm not bitter at all.
Jack? No.
Mine's been okay. I just came from band practice earlier today, and we're getting ready to hit the studio come early November. And by the end of this year, we'll have either the album out or we're going to have it released in 3 parts. So 3 EPs, cool. I guess.
Fucking sweet.
So that's going to be fun.
Dude,
Tell everyone the name of your band.
That's right. It's called Dreaming a False Reality. And we do have an Instagram and a YouTube account. So go check us out right there. Dreaming a False Reality.
Why did you say that like an old man? Like we have the YouTube's page.
It's www.
http //
the tubes. It's on
Web.
The tubes.
That's right. I get mocked for saying the Target.
The Target.
Or the Walmart. Hey, you want to go to the Walmarts? It's just Walmart. Yeah, I know. It's the Walmarts. You want to go to the Targets? What? Oh, my God. Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah, dude, I am so, like, I looked at how much what you call it? Buses aren't that expensive, used buses. I saw one that was already basically built inside, $6,500. It had 95,000 miles on it, and it was like a decent sized bus. And I really want to just take that month, just go. I am 3 seconds away.
Turn it into a home living in there.
I'm gonna turn it into a studio. I'm gonna turn it into a kind of a studio or like something.
Like Steve-O.
Yeah, dude. I want to. Mm-hmm. I want to so bad. Like that was me and cool. Like we talked about last time. Like you guys go. We should just go and do the podcast, and then the band plays at the end. And like you guys will have your show, we'll start it out or vice versa, man. I think that would be a great idea. You get 2 shows in one.
You got goals.
Yeah. We have a meeting tomorrow. Don't we?
Oh, that's right.
We have a meeting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Mama Jay's gonna put our feet to the fire and tell us we gotta do this.
Crack some skulls.
Oh boys.
It's gonna feel like tribal council.
Crack that whip.
The problem is
nobody's
getting voted on. You have to vote it off. You have to stay. Nobody's leaving. I'm putting my foot down. You got to do this. You got to do that. Dude, this week on Survivor, I didn't get to watch Special Forces because I was telling.
Somehow we just get into it.
Right. Somehow, I started at 5:00. Yeah, me too. I started at 5:00. I'm like, okay, I got everything, set everything up. I was like, I had to get this done because I had church today and stuff like that. And I set it up. I was like, 5:00. I have 2 hours to get everything done, and I have 2 hours to watch both shows, and that's it. Somehow Survivor took an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know how, but it took an hour and 40.
Did you like not pay attention sometimes and then go back and rewind it? Is that
did
why?
that
Or
like
'cause of
2 or 3
commercials?
times because I forget. Well, commercials. Like I pay for YouTube TV. Like how come I gotta watch 4 minutes of commercials
Oh,
every 20
geez.
mintes? Yeah,
Damn, that sucks. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah.
but yeah. Cat hates Bruce. That's what I've come out with this entire. Cat just
Wait,
hates
Who's
Bruce.
Cat?
The
The,
lawyer,
Well, she's
Yeah,
in blue
the
team,
civil
right?
rights lawyer.
the
'Cause
civil
that's what
rights
Bruce
lawyer.
is. Bello.
Yeah,
Hmm
I don't
she
think
just hates
Yeah, I don't have her name down. Oh, maybe I didn't really.
And
don't know.
Cataboo.
I don't know why, but did you guys feel? I don't know why, but watching the second episode of Survivor, I felt like some of it was rushed. It was weird. It felt like they were trying to get all these storylines into a really short period of time. So
They've
like
been
things
doing
were
that.
like sped up a lot. Like
Yeah.
the whole Emily
Oh yeah, she just like 180.
storyline. Yeah, like that
Yeah.
kind of like developed very quickly, and she basically
The
everyone
reality
was
went,
like, "Listen, you're a
bam!"
bitch. You need to turn it around." And she's like, "Okay, I'm a bitch. I need to turn it around."
No, one of the
think-
producers probably told her, "Look, you look a little bit racist right now. You might want to not go on
I'm
that."
sorry. You want to talk about racist? What about Bruce and Brando? And Bruce is like, Brando, and I'm like,
Did he really? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, when they were talking about like doing the alliances and everything like that, and Bruce
Oh,
is
God.
like, "Yeah, you're 22, I'm 46, and you know they won't expect us." And then
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, I think it's a good alliance." And then Bruce goes, and I'm like, "Did he just do what I think he did?"
The
I'm like,
little 22-year-old guy.
the little 22-year-old Asian kid, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I have that written down here too, that they team up together.
yeah. Everybody was trying. You know, I guess it's the let's try to team up week because it was just
Yeah, it was like form alliance week. Like, I'll be honest, was it Reba or was it Bella that it's like a bunch of women? I think it's Bella that it's like a bunch of it's like 3 or
Bella-
4 women.
Well, yeah, if you want to count Brandon too.
Yeah,
no, that's
I know, yeah.
Lulu. He's in Lulu.
no, Brando.
Yeah, Brando.
Brandon.
That's right.
Brandon is
Well, him too. He's a scrawny fuck.
But yeah, Brando is the small kid that joins the girls. I have that. It says Brando is one of the girls in my
Fuck, I have
notes.
his name here somewhere.
But I mean,
yeah, you haven't had like a chance to actually get to know anybody from any other team except for Lulu because they're so bad.
Oh, I just call him Soy Boy Brando. That's what I wrote.
that's racist in itself.
I guess it is kind of real. I didn't even think about that. I put Soy Boy Brando and Kelly float between different alliances.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean,
they're extra. They are the ones.
So like I don't know if anybody looks when they do like that little excerpt what how do you call it?
Excerpt?
Yeah, the little excerpt when they just like start
confessionals.
Talking. Yeah, no, not I don't are they confessionals when they start like doing that little
That's what I call them, yeah.
Yeah. So do you look at like their hands and feet or like their arms? And some of them are like really fucked up. Like so when Kelly's talking about how like she's, you know, in the trying to be in the alliance with everybody, and then you look at her and did you see her fingers were bright red? Like she was bleeding.
I didn't notice that.
Oh my god! Like I was looking, her fingers around everything looked like that she almost tore off her nails, and I was like, "Holy shit! What is going on? What are they doing? Like what?
Well, surviving in the jungle.
Yeah, digging through fucking dirt and climbing up trees and.
What's that tall dude from Reba? The one.
Oh, the lanky dude.
Drew.
Oh, I call him Geek Squad.
Dude. Perfect name. Geek Squad, same thing. Like all of a sudden he's in his confessional and he's talking and his arms are bloodied red. And I'm like,
oh wow,
what the fuck is going on? Like what
I noticed a bunch of people's legs and knees were all scratched up and stuff. Yeah,
mostly
I did
the girls.
notice that.
Ask me about my wooby.
It
Says,
was
"What's up,
Alliance
peaches?"
Week for, you know.
What up, woman? But yeah, like it's
What do you guys
and
think of Home Slice Surf Dude?
which Sifu?
Austin. I wrote Austin after that.
Ah, he's a
The surf
dreamboat
guy, right? The dreamboat dude. He got to decode his message that told him dig by the palm tree.
Oh yeah, that dude.
But did you see where Jay was trying to figure it out? And as she was figuring it out, and I'm trying to, she's doing all the lines, and she's like, well, this and this. And then as soon as I saw Austin with his paper, I went, yep, I know exactly what they did. And I'm trying to think, like, what amazes me? Like, people actually like have to think this stuff out. Like, and then draw it out. Could you imagine just being there, like half a tape or whatever it is, and drawing these letters out and trying to figure out how to do this, and then I got to take this part off and cut it here.
It's actually create these things.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit to create, and then you got to, you have the challenges, and then in the middle of the water, like these guys have to do these challenges, but who puts all that shit in the water?
Well, I was thinking, who picks up all the stuff floating in the water after they let go shit and all the clay?
God. That was my favorite. Jay almost missed. I was like, miss it.
Oh, that's right. He barely got it.
No, she barely got it. Yeah, she barely got it. She just nicked it. Like, I was like, oh my God, she almost missed it. And I was hoping. And then of course your dreamboat Austin smashes it.
He's the one in the fucking beginning of the opening credits.
Yeah.
That's cool. He got that. He'll always be known for that. It's like, I'm Johnny Tsunami.
Oh, he does look like Johnny Tsunami. I was wondering what he looks so familiar. He really does.
I put a Geek Squad and Johnny Tsunami team up. That's what I put. Who teamed up? Let's see some funny shit.
I feel like, do you think that the producers really was just like, listen, we're going to make a dud team and we're just going to put them like the dud people and we're just going to put them all on the same team?
Sometimes I feel like that happens. This is not the first time in Survivor that's had a whole team of just weak asses.
Yeah.
And just that don't know what to do. But in this case, like, I know that they're not all older, but they, like, who is it? It's Lemon. Yeah, Lululemon. Lulu has some Zers in it, like Brandon. I don't even know how old he is, but weak sauce.
Yeah. Well, so
jeez, every aspect.
I almost called Davey Scott. Davey and I talked about this last week.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I saw that. Yeah, people, I did watch it.
Yeah, with some of these people, you're like, you're going on Survivor.
Yeah.
Brandon is like, I am a huge Survivor fan ever since I was 12. You'd think someone would like who would knows like the types of things that they do, maybe do some push-ups, maybe go running a little bit.
Staircase, go up and down staircases for a bit.
Maybe swim.
Yeah, learn just how to stay afloat.
Watch
I don't even know how to swim that
survivalist videos about how to like, start a fire with your glasses, for crying out loud. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he was like, does that look like smoke, guys? Yeah, that's right.
Like you would think.
Big old Daddy Bruce comes in, he's like, yeah.
But then you hear big old Daddy Bruce. You hear Uncle Brucey talking about how he watched videos about how to do certain stuff, and I was like, he came prepared.
Yeah, I feel nobody likes Bruce though. I don't think anybody really does. I think it's just an act to try to get him to like them for like 10 minutes. And I think you know what I think? I think Cat doesn't like him because he acts a certain way.
Well, yeah. Because I think she could tell that he's bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
he's trying to pull a Brandon where it's like, well, what I bring to the team is that everybody likes me.
And you're like, no, Brandon.
Sparkling personality.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And I'm really good at puzzles. And then that one chick is like, well, you didn't do that great on puzzles today.
Dude, he is the worst. I'm sorry, but Brandon is the worst. But I mean, I'll give everybody an example of what we were talking about of Cat Fargan.
I put Brandon spills beans on Emily to those other two members at the side journey.
Here's
Soy boy
example. Yeah, that's Soy Boy. That's who Bruce decided to bow to.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, let's see this.
That would give him any more power than he already has. My tribe is eating out of Bruce's hand everything he does. And he does a lot of stupid, annoying stuff.
Then wait a minute. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, and he did the robot.
No, it's probably because he thinks he's a nerd.
Yeah, no, he's being silly. But that's good correlation there. Like there's how many degrees to a Jap?
I guess I see through it. It seems really stupid to me. I'm just like, I don't know, who is this guy?
I forgot we're on YouTube, by the way. My bad. I didn't mean to say Jap. I meant to say Anise after that.
And these?
Yeah.
But
we're on YouTube, huh? That's right.
Yeah, we're on YouTube and we're still on Rumble though.
Oh, we're on Rumble too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Twitter.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah. Yeah, so she doesn't like him because he acts a certain way. But
it looks I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Survivor though, but it's I don't know. It's weird. The people are weird. They act weird. The editing is weird. It just I don't know. It feels rushed.
It's gotten more rushed over the years. It really has. Because they play for 39 days, I believe. And they only come out with like 13 or 14. Yeah, they only come out with 13 or 14 episodes. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes it's only like 9 episodes. Or something
That's
like that.
crazy.
I saw this and it had me howling. Because it's so true. And wait, let me. Brandon every episode.
Oh my God.
I can imagine now. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah. I was gonna say, is it him on the beach? On those rocks?
Because he did it.
Game changer for me.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. And I'm like, I straight up said, why the fuck are you walking on slippery ass rocks? There's a beach right there.
I know.
You're right. There's an entire beach over here, and he's on the rocks. You are the clumsiest motherfucker out there, and you're on rocks.
That or the producers did that on purpose and told him, hey man, go walk on, it'll be a good shot if you walk on the rocks. Knowing that it's slippery, they're fucking with him because he's so fucking gullible.
It's just it's
so clumsy.
He's just the worst. And found out we all know where Brandon's from.
Where?
Don't say, is it California?
Nope.
Oh, your state.
Kansas.
Nope. Our home state.
Oh yeah, he's from
where
New
you
Jersey.
From? Philly?
New Jersey. New Jersey. I was like, oh man, what a representation.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Oh man.
But when he was doing those, like, not for nothing, that lock challenge that they went out to do, I mean,
oh, he was so sure of himself too. It's like, oh my God, dude. And he's like, oh my God, these were the same.
You can, like, the way you can actually hear when they move the blocks, you could hear where the lock detaches.
Yeah.
So, like, if you kind of like roll it to a certain way, you can kind of wiggle it kind of out and kind of feel for it. Cause I can hear it. I can hear it, like, cause you can hear.
Yeah, it's always like a little clanky.
Yeah. And I was just like, and he was like, but I'm good at puzzles. I don't have to run or jump or do anything physical. I'm good.
This was like a task that literally 5-year-olds do. Like, you have like the matching little cards. Like, you got to match things up.
Yeah, it's
And he
just
like
matching shit. And
did it
Yeah.
wrong.
what was it? Geek Squad. Geek Squad was tossing him off the table. I'm like, what are you doing,
I
dude?
know.
You might, and he
That's
did
what I was.
toss the wrong one off, but
Yeah.
he
But I
ended
didn't-
up winning.
I didn't realize that the three, like, I guess the three that didn't match were the ones you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, because he said there was three that didn't match, and it didn't click on my head until after, like, I watched the whole thing. I was like, oh, the three that didn't match, because I was like, why is he throwing them off the table? What is he doing? And it was like, oh, okay, because the three that didn't
Yeah.
match are the ones.
I thought this man.
But like, and then you know, then they all go back, and all of a sudden Reba's just like, surprise! It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
I'm telling you, it's weird. These people, I said it from this episode
Yeah.
1. I text Jack 5 minutes in,
Like,
and I was
"These are
like,
some
this is a
weird
bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, because they went over there and Geek Squad's like, oh, this is the first time I've met you. I've never seen you before. I'm like, motherfucker, the first episode, you had Emily calling Bruce out. So what do you mean you haven't seen Bruce
Yeah.
before? I'm like,
No, or Bruce is like, and then the people are starting to know me. And I'm like, but didn't you just say they already knew who you were? Like, and everyone should know who you are? I don't know.
Uncle Bruce, who wants to be Daddy Bruce, and Cat just won't let him.
He tries hard. He tries so hard not to come off as that. But
Yeah.
he's constantly telling people how to do stuff.
Who's Kane, by the way?
Oh.
Who?
He said, she's like, oh, and then he names dropped, and he's like, oh, when Kane was this, and I was like, who name dropping who?
It's probably someone from Survivor.
Like another past, yeah. That kind of sounds familiar.
Name dropping somebody else from Survivor, like, ooh. I thought it was, when she said that, I thought it was going to be like, yeah, when I was on the red carpet with Tom Cruise, for the
right.
and then he goes and names Kane. I was like, that really?
Like Kane and Abel Kane? I don't know if that's someone you want to associate with.
Yeah.
You're old. I thought you were old, but
so it's biblical.
2,000 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And
Actually,
listen,
it was even before that.
Survivor owes us some money. I'm saying it now because apparently Jane or Julie, whatever her name is, decided that she was going to take the Mama J moniker. So Survivor, Mama J needs some money.
I could swear I saw that in the first episode mentioned one time, but I thought I was just maybe didn't hear it correctly and I just moved on. But now that when you said it, it's like, oh shit, she did. I think she did say it.
I know. I texted you guys and I was like, fuck Julie.
Yeah.
Just stole my name. Honestly, sometimes the people who watch this should actually see our text threads because they can be pretty funny.
We should start communicating on the X app. Or I'll have Willie Schatz communicate with you guys on the X app. Like when we watch shows like this, when we talk about the show, we should
because you know what? We should kind of almost not live tweet about it.
Yeah, because we're not all watching at the same time, but
live message, message each other, on there while we do it, so we can go back and look at our notes, and then be like, "So Jackie said, fuck this bitch," and then Jack replied, "Yeah, in the ass," and then Davey came in and said twice, and it just went,
and they're done that, bro.
Then it goes off the rails, which it usually does.
I wonder if they use coconut milk. I don't know. That's a weird thing to think about.
Well, we know
no one has a machete, so how they get the milk out? And then it just goes on to how you make coconut brownies, and we're like, how the fuck did we get here?
Reddit. That's what Reddit does.
Oh my god. That. Yeah, Reddit. It's a wild place. Reddit is a wild place, and I'm glad Reddit has stayed kind of Reddit because that place is wild. But I mean,
I don't know how to do. I don't know how to Reddit.
Either.
I feel like an old person for saying this, but I just don't. I don't get it.
Me
I'm
neither.
with you. I just able to open it and read other shit.
I tried to
Yeah.
post it once, and I think I started a new thread. I don't know what I was doing. I was like, I have a question. I don't know how to ask the question, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
But
So after they did the reward and immunity challenge, Sabaya finds the idol with Durka Sean and Black Dude. That's what I wrote in my notes.
Oh my god.
But they can't use it because they need fire to melt the wax.
Oh, that was so
they
funny
don't
that it was
have
a
flint.
candle and they don't have flint. I'm
Well-
like, at this point, why don't you have someone at camp with like a freaking like hair from the coconut, right? Like the little
Yeah.
hairs from the coconut and a stick trying to
Yup.
get that shit going. Like,
apparently, they've never watched fucking that movie with Tom Hanks. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
They like
Oh my
these
God.
kids need to watch movies from back in the day because they will show you how to do anything. You can learn how to do. You can make a radio out of a coconut. You
I
know,
was thinking when they're at the tribal meeting or whatever, and I was like, someone should just be like, "Hey, can I borrow that stick for a minute and like go light their camp, like a fire for their camp, and keep it going for the rest of the night for them,
yeah.
or at least like
No.
someone like they like have
Return.
like a bush, huh?"
That's it. Return the stick, all charred up but put out. Like, here's your stick back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really have no, like you said, if you're gonna go on the show, do some research.
Mhm.
Do
Yeah.
some kind of research, but Lulu will not get Flint for nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
It's
suck ass.
I like how they've been there for. So what are they eating? Like that's what I want to know. I remember hearing a while ago, there was like a controversy of one season
Amanda Panda.
of Survivor where a woman flashed her boobs for peanut butter. Was that one?
Yeah, I think that did happen.
Yeah.
I don't
There
think it
was a
was flash
chick,
boobs,
They
though,
were
was it?
Yes, no, she flashed her boobs for peanut butter.
It does
or
sound very
something.
familiar.
Because they were standing on like these like totem pole things for like hours.
Oh.
And
No, she
they're
must have
like,
gave up her vote or something.
or so, I don't know.
I don't think
but
they
someone- I don't
Jeff
know.
would not have allowed that one. It's a family show.
It
Yeah,
was
well,
like
I
one
mean,
of the earlier
but-
seasons.
Okay, yeah, but it's like because there was this dude that went fucking full on naked the whole fucking season. In fact,
Yeah.
he's known for that. But I forget his
Was
name.
it Rich? Was it the old guy? It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah. His
who
name was
won
Rich or
season
something.
1. Yeah, the guy
I-
that won season 1.
I
I
think
think
so.
he was naked the whole time. Because that's the season I watched.
wasn't it the guy who also said he was
Richard
dying of
Hatchett?
cancer? Richard
No,
Hatch.
that was no
Richard Hatch,
Richard
no.
Hatch.
Oh.
It wasn't dying of cancer. It was John. No, it was this guy Johnny who said that his grandma was dying of cancer to get.
Oh, yeah,
sympathy
that guy.
votes.
He's about to be on another show right now too. I just seen him on commercials.
And for what
Re-
show? Is it like Traders or something?
Another reality show, another like challenge reality show,
Oh,
like
yeah.
like
All these
Sandoval
rea-
show, and then this one,
Uh-huh.
Survivor and Amazing Race, those kind of shows, game reality, I guess.
Yeah, I would want to do one. I think.
I want to do one.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah!
I want to do I want to do a show. I would.
That's
I
why I'm
wouldn't
hitting the
wanna do
gym right now.
I wouldn't want to do Survivor though.
I would. Only
'Cause
39
I hate
days.
bugs. I hate bugs.
You don't
I
eat the
like
bugs and live in the pods
outside.
anyways.
Yeah, and
You
like
will own nothing.
if those people are any account of like the type of people that they're gonna bring on for future seasons, I'd be eliminated immediately. They're like, that bitch has got to go.
Well, I mean,
You'd be like, I just can't. I can't. Too
I
many
know.
bugs.
Like,
I can't.
that would be my tagline. They wouldn't even know my name. It would be like just the I can't girl.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
think
can't-
I'm gonna
can't
pick up
even.
that
I
log? I'll
can't
just call my husband. Where's my husband?
I can't even. No, because like, where do you go potty? I can't do that.
Yeah, they've talked about it before. They say literally they go like around. They all agree there's a certain area, so they don't step there by mistake and shit. And whenever someone goes, it's behind the bush. They use leaves. I forgot which one they said it, but oh fuck, look at that.
Oh,
is that Survivor?
This is the second best topless Survivor challenge moment. As for number 1.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there has been like nudity. Well, I mean, not on TV, but they have gone nude on there. Not only because that one dude, but yeah, I'm starting to remember now that you bring that up.
I was like, I have to find it. I want to know.
Oh, have you ever seen was it Naked and Afraid?
That's
oh
a
my
good show.
God, that
I love
show's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show.
I don't know how people don't got shit up in their hoo-has and their buttholes all the time. Like,
They say they do.
I like how you went hoo-ha and then butthole. you went nice and then go for it.
What do you call it? Like the chocolate machine, like the output. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to call it?
Woo-woos and hoo-has.
You know, one of those things.
Bonus holes.
Listen, I don't know either. I mean, how do you not get? Listen, I don't care if the woman is, not that attractive. You're sitting there with somebody naked for a couple days, eventually, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, you want to just snuggle? Let's snuggle." Eventually, something's gonna happen. Eventually, I'm sorry, something is going to happen, and nothing ever happens, and it's just like it's weird. It's weird because there's been like 2 attractive people at a time sometimes. And for them not to,
yeah, they've talked about that, man. That does happen, actually. It's they was it Drinking Bros podcast interviewed this one guy who was on a just recent season of Naked and Afraid, and he was annoyed by his partner and shit because she was lazy. She didn't want to gather wood for fire. He was out making everything right, and I guess he just ignored the fuck out of her. He was happy that she quit, but she was like bumping into him, trying to snuggle up to him.
No,
See, once again, women talk a big game, and then when it comes down to some things, they only have one thing to offer.
Oh God, man.
I mean,
and out there, it's probably not a WAP either. Out there,
kingdoms have risen and fallen because of the poussoir. Okay,
it really has. It really has. I'm not gonna lie, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Some people saying there's a war.
Religions have been made, like,
but I know.
Look at the original sin because they were naked. You really think the apple was an apple, or was it some kind of fruit that someone had?
It was a dildo. It was a cucumber.
No.
I've heard.
Lord, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say
I've
that.
heard that the forbidden fruit was something that someone had between her legs, and that's why it happened. That's what I heard. Listen.
That's what you heard.
Yeah, that was one of the interpretations.
From who? Stop talking to your garter snakes in your yard.
My ex-father-in-law had that kind of. He was like, the forbidden fruit was between her legs, right? And I was like, no, it was. Yeah, what fruit is forbidden that you're not? And I'm like, okay, maybe. Okay, you never know. Maybe the snake. He's like, yeah, the snake. You kind of get it. And I'm like, and mind you, he is 100%. I think he's Baptist, but he's a Bible fearing man. And he was like, the snake and the forbidden fruit. You got to think.
Sounds
about
like he's a conspiracy theorist.
That too. I mean, he is a Marine, but
the first ever conspiracy theory. See, back to Genesis.
The greatest conspiracy ever told. That's where it's at.
Oh my gosh. Well, no. So I don't understand. How do these people's clothes on Survivor look so clean though? Still.
Yeah. I heard when you said that on your last episode, and I've been answering it like out loud when I was watching it. They just fucking wash it in the ocean, and then they hang it off to dry. Like, it's not soap, but it somewhat does clean off mud.
Bro, I get meat stains on my shirt, and I put it in the washing machine, and that motherfucker don't come out, okay?
There's no way Brandon could have gone head first into mud, and he just like, a little salt water here and there, and then it's clean. I do actually have a question. I have a real. When did they stop allowing people to bring at least, was it one item that
It was
they
like a
could bring
bag and
from
one
home?
item or something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did they stop doing that?
I
When everyone
don't
decided
remember
to
when
bring
they
a flint?
stopped, but I think
Probably.
And
a lot of people
Swiss
brought a
Army knife?
machete. Yeah. A machete
Yeah.
was popular, I believe.
Yeah,
I'd
don't
bring a
remember.
freaking cast iron pot or something.
because I know they do that on Naked and Afraid. They allow you to bring one thing from home, but I didn't know that they did that on Survivor.
It
so I
must
haven't-
have been somewhere in between episode 20 and 30 because I remember then Boston Rob was still a big thing, and that was around like 18, 19 into early 20s, and then occasionally reappearance in later 20s and 30s actually.
Who's Boston Robin? Why?
Yeah, but they were spying in each other's bags because they would keep their hidden immunity idol in there. And they used to empty out people's bags and like, look at this motherfucker. He fucking has one. The guy from New York is,
Probably
he's
didn't want
always the
people to
winner
do
now.
it because of COVID.
Yeah, actually, maybe that makes sense.
Germs.
Maybe
It's-
since
yeah.
then,
Yeah, that's a good theory. I mean,
there's like 2 seasons every year, so
Yeah.
that
'cause it's
makes
up to
sense.
45
Well, that would
now.
make sense because I was like, season 45?
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah, that's
moly.
right. So maybe they
And-
stopped after 30 then.
and Jeff was
Okay.
saying it's been 23 years. So yeah, two seasons a year. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I've never watched Survivor. I've never been into it, and both of y'all got me into it.
Nice.
And now I'm just like,
I'm so happy you guys are watching it because like I gotta talk to someone about this, like VPR.
but like
Yes.
Mama J said, like it's so redonkulous.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it got like that over years.
it's like, and they're all just like, I don't know. I mean, Emily is my favorite. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Oh my God.
I do. I was like, you know what? She's very self-actualized. Okay. And I can appreciate that.
after this last one. And I still don't agree. She shouldn't have handed her shot in the dark.
Even in the first council meeting, she's like, yeah, this thing has brought out like the worst parts of my personality.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like,
I got that.
At least the
She did
girl knows.
accountability. Yeah, that's true.
This is
I can
my
do that.
new favorite meme. It says the
Dude,
range of emotions all in 7 seconds. Amazing.
Yes.
To be the sweet Emily that we know she is. So, Brandon, what do you do now in
Like that face is terrifying.
It's like Liar Liar, Jim Carrey.
So, Brandon,
She's that.
what do you do now?
Like she wants to murder. Like she wants to murder her teammates. Look at that face.
Well,
It
you know,
reminds me
I
of that
think
Jim
that
Carrey.
I feel like they're being unnecessarily harsh towards her because I think that they know that she could be an asset. She could be really good at it. So like an enemy. Because
They made
she's
a good
competitor.
decision.
She's a competitor. And Brandon, he's just everyone's like, well,
he
he's
sucks.
like the lapdog that you can just kick around and he'll still coming back and then you can kick him off the island.
He's a
Like, you could be the water boy.
Yeah.
He's like, you're the water boy. It's like, oh, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you
his
said there.
analogy. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then
couldn't play
Brandon was
basketball.
like, yeah, I could definitely be the water boy. And he's like, I don't think you know what it really means, dude.
It's like they're laughing at you, bro. Not with you.
Jeff's like,
I really wanted him to turn around. I wanted that story arc for Brandon. I wanted him to be like such a loser and then like start doing little
underdog.
things here and there and like
Yeah.
become Austin.
you know,
Become Austin.
sometimes.
But then we had to say bye-bye to the one, the only, the little lapdog, Brandon. Brandon
Bitch
was
boy
voted off this
Brandon.
week. I mean,
Yep.
Closing.
he caused you. The dude couldn't even.
And beginnings.
The dude can't do physical stuff. He can't do mental stuff. Like I don't know. Like
He basically said he could be a cheerleader He said that he could cheer his. I was like, yeah, you can
Oh
cheer
my
your teammates on from home.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
like that one guy I tagged you guys in on Twitter. Did you guys see it? The guy is like, "Thanks, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Love you, Mom." Getting all those dinners, playing video games the whole time.
That wasn't him?
No, that's not him.
I swear to God, I thought that was him.
No,
I thought that was
just
him
said
too.
no, that's not him. But it's like that's totally him. But no, it wasn't.
yeah.
It's not officially him. That was just me.
I swear, I
man.
thought that was Brandon. I thought you were
Me
showing us
too.
Brandon.
But at least he's nice to his mom and tells her he loves her.
Well, whoever
And
that
thanks
was.
her for bringing him food. I brought you 3 tacos and a burrito. Thank you,
That's
love
the
you.
face. That's the
Bye.
face you make
I
when you
love
realize
Sabaya. Sabaya's fucking
when you
like,
realize that you're
down to
fucked. She had no vote. She had no
Yeah.
vote. She was like, yeah, they spent all that time. They got ants all over him. And then she had to burn
Oh,
it.
that's right.
She couldn't burn it. But come on. You can't cut through that thing.
That's what
That's
I
what I
said. I
was
said,
thinking.
fuck that. Just fucking chop at that shit. Just,
Yeah.
Or I don't know, stick it out in the sun.
Yeah, leave it for the
Yeah,
day
if
or
that'll
something
Hey,
like
work,
that.
it's
hey
like,
Brandon,
there's
can I
plenty.
borrow your glasses for an hour?
This is what I mean. I'm
But-
gonna break this chair. It's
but-
an expensive chair too.
Maybe the producers were like telling them, like, no, you need actual fire, and you guys don't have flint even. So, no.
And you say, this is reality TV, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly.
find another
right.
way.
That's another
Like,
thing.
look.
You could take Brandon's glasses and make fire. Like, come on. That would be so
They-
much better. Like you be intuitive and
Yeah,
think
I
of
would
things,
done
but
all
they're
that shit.
not. They're so not intuitive.
They're scared to try out the box.
Nobody read Lord of the Flies? Come on. You gotta sometimes kill a little kid.
And they
Actually,
pretty much
never read
all
Lord
have
of
a
the
free vacation to those Fiji Islands. It's a free vacation
Yeah.
because they don't have to pay for
Yeah.
their plane ticket or their stay there. But as long as you know to catch a fucking fish or a crab, or you know,
But that was
Get
what they
the
got.
coconut.
The prize was first place got.
Yeah.
I hate that fuck Amanda says. First place was scuba gear and fishing stuff, and second place was just scuba gear, and then third place was
they
Lululemon
break out the
again.
Taken away.
rewards.
with
No,
no
third place was you get your flint taken away.
Oh,
I was
that's right, yeah, if
well,
you
you
lose.
don't have a flint, so
So
jump
we'll
back
take-
in the
that
water.
sucks,
See you
man.
later.
They should have been
Jeff-
eliminated 2 people. Then no flint.
Jeff
You gotta
comes out.
remove 2.
Jeff comes out and is like, no cash, no grass. Give me that ass. Next time on
Brandon.
Survivor.
At least that's the least that Brandon could have done.
Well, if you
It's
did get rid of
getting
the
better.
ass, Brandon's gone.
I take Brandon from behind
Oh my god.
For
while the
2.
others cucking and watching. Next
Oh
time
my
on
gosh.
Survivor 45.
Something tells me Brandon wouldn't have minded,
Oh my goodness.
and Sean would have loved to watch.
I'm just happy to be here. This is like my favorite dream come true.
What, Jeff? What are you doing? Stop, Jeff!
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Do you remember Temple of Doom on Nickelodeon? You would win a can of Bumblebee tuna or a packet of socks. Yes.
Oh my god, I don't remember that. The prize. I remember the show. I don't remember the prizes.
It's Legends from the Hidden Temple.
Yes.
Yeah, Legends.
Legends of the
That's
Hidden
what-
Temple.
yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on the Silver Monkeys so bad. I don't know why, but I was like, I love that show so much.
What
And
was
it
this-
scared me though, because
It's
when they would
American
do like
Gladiators for
the-
kids.
well, it was like the last, like when you had to run through the whole maze and get like the 3 coins or whatever.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then like it was like the temple guards would come and like grab the kids, and if you didn't have your like immunity coin, like
Oh.
you'd
I
lose.
totally forgot about that.
And I remember like when they would come
That
and
was scary.
grab you, it like scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
And like
that
I was
a
always
scary shit.
anxious watching it because I'm like, what if they go? And then they always had like that asshole one where like they put the guard person in the first room, and you're like, why would you do that? They're kids. They're kids.
Learn to lose, kids. This is life. You think you're going good, and all of a sudden life just drags you in. Come on with me.
And then there's
Oh,
your
yeah.
school shooter.
I always wanted to put remember how they had a statue of him it was like a golden monkey statue, and they had to put it on the thing and do it in the right config. I always wanted to do that. I thought it was so cool.
It was in 3 pieces. They had to put the bottom, the middle, and the top, and the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. And then what's the other one with the aggro crag that they had? The other one, the kids.
I barely remember shit about that.
Guts,
right?
That's the one I wanted to be on.
With Mike O'Malley.
Oh no! What was her name? The referee chick.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I was in love with her. She had a dude's name too. She had a dude's nickname, like Skip or something like that. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to be on. That and Double Dare, but I didn't have a family, so Double Dare would have been out for me.
Oh, wow. You need to get the soundboard up. There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
But
yeah, I don't remember that one either. I remember what is that? Clue or figure it out. The game show where you get slimed.
You can YouTube the particular prize, literally a can of tuna. It was like the prize guy called out sick and John from marketing had to fill it.
That's awesome.
I have the box lunch.
You come down, collect your can of tuna, Bumblebee tuna. It's got 95% albacore, 5% fucking fluoride. Why not? Come on down.
Canned and vegetable oil.
Or win a trip to Harvey's studio, which is right down the street in his RV. You don't want to go there, kids.
In a van by the river.
That's what I was going for that. And then I was just, I brought up Harvey because I was also thinking of Randall, and Randall worked for Harvey. Randall Lala's. Emmett. That's right. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get off
VPR
Survivor.
now.
We're going to transition over to the Vanderpump Special Forces.
Okay,
stuff,
cool.
Because
Yeah.
I have to apologize to Tom Sandoval because I called him a golf pencil dick of a person. And I think after I've listened to his podcast called Everybody Loves Tom, his 2 episodes, and a little bit of him on Special Forces, I have upgraded him just to Pencil Dick Tom. So,
there you go.
yeah, it was nice hearing a little bit of his side of the story on things, and, hearing about him getting himself sober and doing the tours and stuff after everything that happened.
Oh yeah.
It was really
what's nuts is he had fans that go there to hate him, but still enjoyed the fucking show.
And he would go and take pictures with everybody, even though that they had a shirt that said "fuck Tom" and his worm mustache.
Worm with a mustache. James Kennedy
he's a
called
worm
that.
with a mustache, so I have to give credit where credit's due. You're no longer golf pencil Sandoval, just pencil Sandoval.
I think I have notes on that too, or one of those episodes.
Really quickly for everybody who doesn't know, because I just found this. I got excited when I just found this.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Treasure. To find his adventure. Nick is turning up the heat for a legendary new season. Brave heroes must master a more dangerous moat. Temple Games. Discover Olmec's mysterious legends.
Olmec.
Temple rooms to finally seize the great treasure within. The adventure continues. Watch it on an all-new season of Legends of
Oh my God.
Starts Monday at 6/5 Central, only on Nick.
That's badass.
That brought back so many memories. That was so good.
Wow.
Sitting in front of the TV that was literally on the floor, and I had to go up and change it. And
that was 130 pounds.
Oh my God.
Big old tube.
Oh yeah.
That was the old original
Literally.
YouTubes.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I
Because they
remember.
actually had tubes in
Yeah.
the TV that you had to change out. Yeah.
Listen, I was
Oh.
bringing the
That's
monitors down, and like I had them both in my arms, like carrying it, and I'm like, they were like nothing. My 55-inch in my room, like I'm just like trying to put things in, and I'm just doing this, and just thinking about when my parents had like a 55-inch TV, how it took like 3 people to get it in the house, and then to try to get it upstairs, and it was just like, oh God,
Oh yeah.
it
It
was.
came with like what is it, a back brace and a card for a chiropractor back in the day.
Yeah. The
I
back
just love
brace.
the way you
That's
said
great.
back in the day.
That's how it was.
It really was.
know?
It
Everyone
really.
had a Rolodex. They're like, here's the number to the guy.
You remember? Did you have your own like phone growing up? Did you have your own phone line, or did you have like the shared phone?
I didn't have my own phone line. I wanted my own phone line, but I didn't. I had my own phone though.
Yeah. So
Am I
I
wrong?
had I asked my parents. I literally wrote the model number of phone that I wanted, and
Oh
I
my
gave it
God.
to them for Christmas. I was like, "This is the phone I want. This is the model number,"
It has
and it
party
had.
line.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Instant
we all
party line.
shared, you know, the one telephone line. So I was like, this is the one I wanted, and of course, I shared it with my
Right.
sister because you know, my parents are fucked up. So I
That's
had
old
shared a
school.
room, huh?
That's old school.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
I
if
mean,
it's all Latinos either, but I've
yeah,
had cousins.
okay, well,
That's,
yeah,
no.
I guess it's a Latino thing because you know I
Probably is.
shared a room with my sister. She was 4 years younger, so like I gave him the model number and everything. So Christmas Day, I go and I open up the phone, I open up the box, and the phone I asked for had a speakerphone on it with the numbers, the dials on the phone, and on the speakerphone little stand.
Uh-huh.
They got me the one without the numbers on it, and it was this. And I
Aw.
remember looking, and it was the same exact price.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I was like, they didn't even save any money, and they got me the wrong. Like, I gave you all the model number and everything, and you gave me the wrong. Like, and I was like, whatever. And I just like, I was like, oh, thanks, and I took it anyway. Nowadays, you get the kids the wrong fucking iPhone, and they flip out.
I
Wrong car.
know.
Oh yeah, a car, and they
Oh.
flip out. Like y'all, you guys don't understand. Like this is what we had to do back in the day. Like I had to be just like, thank you, and then in my head I went, these motherfuckers, they don't fucking understand. And then my mother goes, are you thinking something? No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I always wanted, what is it, like the hamburger phone
Yeah.
or the clear
God.
one? The one that was like all clear and you could see all the wires and stuff in it, and they were like all like cool different colors. But I had actually like a white, it almost looked like a Victorian looking phone, but instead of like a dial, yeah, it was like
What
that. Yeah, it
yeah,
was
I know
like
exactly
that.
what you're talking about.
And instead of it being like a rotary, it looked like it was a rotary, but you could actually push the buttons. Yeah.
I know the exact phone you're talking about.
Yeah, it was white and gold. I loved it.
Yep.
That was my phone.
It was just, and then you
I
know,
was like, get off the phone.
oh God, yeah. Or they wouldn't even see my family wouldn't even care. Like they wouldn't even be like, "Hey, is somebody on?" No, they just pick up and start dialing, and then I go, "Hello, I'm on the phone," and they go, "Oh, mira, Annie, hi, no, ma, it's me. No, it's Lisa. No, it's me. Like what? Jack's gone. His internet finally gave out.
He'll be back on.
He's got to put another quarter in."
Oh.
And it's like she'd be like, Michael, put your mother, ma, it's me, David. David, what are you doing at Annie's house? Jesus, ma. You know we have two lines, right?
It's like that movie. Have you ever seen that movie Just Friends? And like the
Yes.
mom is like, Joyce, mom, I'm on the phone. Oh, what? Like that. No, but it's so true because or like when it's like you and your siblings, you hear the phone ring and then you all like pushing each other and like running as fast as you could to get to the phone first. She's like Danny's supposed to call or Kevin's supposed to call. Like I gotta answer the phone first.
Yeah.
No, kids aren't gonna understand any of that anxiety, knowing that someone's going to call you and waiting, and then like not having call wait. Like I didn't have call waiting or like was it the caller ID forever. and then like just not knowing who it was. Crazy.
Yeah, and then you had to be home at a specific time. Like I remember, like this is so.
Oh God.
I,
Do I want to
used,
know?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it is. It's so I had a friend. Well, I mean, we're still friends, but my friend Julie and I, she was, I guess, my first girlfriend, and we used to watch Romeo and Juliet together on the phone.
Wait.
So
The Claire Danes, Leo
Yes.
DiCaprio one?
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
we used to watch that one.
Paul Rudd is in there too? That one?
Paul Rudd's in there. John Leguizamo's in there.
Mhm.
There's just Paul Sorvino's in there. There's just so many people in that movie. But yeah,
Mhm.
so we would watch the movie and we'd do the Romeo. Shut up, Amanda. We would do the Romeo and Juliet lines to each other, right? And I remember we were watching it. My mom picked up the phone. I was so embarrassed. Like we would watch, like we would go and it'd be like, okay, 5:30. Started at 5:30, and we'd start it on the VHS at the exact same time, and we would watch it on at the same time. And and that anxiety of my sister like picking up the phone, my mother picking up the phone. It's just like, please don't pick up, please don't pick up, please.
Yeah.
Can I go online? No, you can't go. But I want to go out. Shut up. Get away. Get away. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. But you've been on the phone. Shut up. Ma. Fuck. I gotta go. My sister has to go online.
Shit. I was like, I'm back.
But yeah, man, the anxiety of somebody wanting to go online or somebody else using the phone while I was sitting there trying to watch a movie with somebody on the phone.
Why don't you guys just like go over one another's house and watch the movie together?
Because Dave was a quote unquote bad kid, and Dave was always grounded, and Dave wasn't really allowed. I mean, I don't know. It was we would just do it on the phone and watch it on the phone. But I mean, on the weekends, I would kind of go to her house. We'd hang out and stuff like that. But I don't know. It was just a thing. A thing we did.
Oh, that's so true, though. I would have died a happy death as a teenage girl if a boy did that with me. Yeah, like boys didn't do that.
I'm a fucking hopeless romantic. I couldn't. Obviously didn't follow me into adult years.
No, I'm just kidding. That's actually really sweet.
Yeah, well, Then she found herself a Mexican version of myself. And I was like, what the fuck?
Like, you were along.
Yeah, like
Jack, you have a cousin?
I have several cousins.
He is from LA. Just think, God, if he was related to
100 cousins.
If he was related to you, I would laugh my fucking balls off.
I got my shit back going, I guess. I don't know if it's good. That was weird how it just cut out.
Yeah, you're old. And slow because you're in a wheelchair. Anyway, Amanda's in a wheelchair. And we make fun of her for it. And she's a good sport about it, though. She really
Well, that's cool. As long as she's cool about it, right?
Yeah. But
yep. She's like, yep.
Nice. That's
yeah, I mean, the anxiety from that was just insane. And my just like everybody else likes to make fun of me. My family was not short of making. This is why everybody jokes around with me and stuff like that. And they're like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Don't be fucking sorry. Like it's okay. We joke around." People are like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean." Like, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, no, don't say sorry.
But yeah, my dad used to call me like. My dad used to call me all the other words for gay out there. Oh, every single word.
Did somebody say? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say it.
My dad was surprised when I actually finally got a girlfriend. He was like, "You do like girls, huh?" Yeah. I like girls.
You're making me want to say it now.
I'm just a hopeless
No.
romantic, Dad. Like, what do you want? Just, you have a lot of girlfriends and none of them date you. It's like, yeah, well, it's not my fault. The fuck.
Why is it that guys, like, especially when they're younger, are like those like hopeless romantic types, and then they get older and they're just like, no.
Because of women.
Yeah.
Because you know why? The hopeless romantics, we get fucking friend zoned, and then we're sick and tired of being friend zoned, and we're like, fuck this shit. I'm not being friend zoned again. And then you turn into me.
I'm gonna start being an asshole.
Like, fuck that bitch. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I like you now. And you're like, wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
And then you lose the hopeless romantic part. And they're like, I just want a nice guy. Fuck you. No, you don't. You want a nice guy. You want a guy to grab you by your fucking hair. And never mind. I'm sorry. I just went off on a tangent.
No.
It's
all those years of just like, that just came out like.
It was the steps of manhood, but now it's just steps from Davy's childhood.
Dude, it was like, I used to write poetry and be like all this hopeless romantic, and then women just fucking threw it out of me. Like, I have just been like with Madison's mom, I kind of, you know what? That's what it was. It was fucking Madison's mother that did it to me. Because I was a hopeless romantic. Like, we would argue, and I would be at Kane University. And literally, like, out of a fucking movie scene. I remember this one night we were arguing, and I drove the 45 minutes back to her house at 12 o'clock at night because we had an argument, and I hung up the phone, and I drove to her house. It was raining out, and I got out of the car, and it was pouring, and it was like a scene out of a movie, and she opened the door, and I grabbed her, and I said I was sorry, and I kissed her.
Yeah.
And it was like a fucking scene out of a movie. And then she took my heart and stomped on it.
Yep.
And I went, fuck this shit. Never again.
Never again.
Yeah, learn things the hard way.
I was like, this is a fucking bull. And then she left me and then she cheated on me with some guy that she went away with. And now she's married to him for fucking 12 years. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm never watching that movie again.
Well, at least it wasn't like a one night thing, and at least it was genuine.
But we only wanted to. No. Listen.
Men don't want to be friends with women.
Listen, I didn't mind being friends, but I definitely did express interest in them, like like. But it was.
There's only one reason they want to be friends with you.
Listen. Not necessarily. There's.
Okay, all right. Let's hear this. Let's hear Davey out.
Now, like, listen. Now, like I said, that part of me has fucking been trampled on. So I'm not. But listen. If there's somebody that I genuinely and feel for, then I'll do it. I mean, my ex-wife, I tried at the beginning, and then anyway.
Oh yeah, no, like and Amanda's right. Most of us women and girls are oblivious because it's. Yeah. Yes. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still single. Yes. I'm single for a reason, guys. Like,
yeah. Listen, I'm single now too. So it's like,
but yeah, I'm just learning that for the first time. It's like when I hear you saying, it's like, oh, did you guys are done?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been months.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it's been months.
I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I feel you.
I'm divorced, and I'm single.
Well, congratulations, man! Fuck
Yay! Yay! Two-time divorcee champion.
2-time. Well, I mean, you don't want a big record under your belt of that kind of sort.
Listen, I always said I never wanted to get. I said I was never getting divorced. Number 1 happened. I said I was never getting remarried. Number 2 happened. I said I was never getting divorced again. Number 2 happened again.
See, Davey likes to play fool me once, fool me thrice, fool me 10 times. Oh, so nice.
I used to be one of those guys. Thanks. He used to be one of those guys, like, I don't understand how people can get married like 6-7 times. Like, I don't understand. And now I'm in this position where I'm like, I fucking get it now. I was like, I understand. Because am I gonna do it
Yeah,
again?
you're the Sheena of our group now. You're Sheena of our group.
Wait, Sheena's been married and divorced a bunch of times?
Oh wait, no, maybe it was just one time. I don't know. She's
No,
still
she
with
was
Rock?
married. She was married once and then got divorced, and she's married again.
Okay.
But she
Well,
wanted
she's
to
the only
marry
one, though.
Rob.
Listen, it is what it is. Like I try never to say the words never. I really do, because
Yeah.
every time I say never, I end up doing it again. So like I said I would never get married again. Got married again. Never get divorced again. Got divorced again. But it is what it is. It's and there's a reason for everything. And that's
Maybe
what
you're supposed to be the next Golden Bachelor.
There you go.
What the fuck does that mean?
Where's
Have you not seen
PBS? Where you at?
on I think
don't know
it's
which
yeah,
one.
it's on
Fox,
ABC.
maybe?
They have
ABC?
like the show The Bachelor.
Yeah.
This season, it's the Golden Bachelor. He's
Yeah, look at that.
older.
Amanda
This guy's like
would get
70.
married again. What's your type, Dave? You like wheelchairs?
Amanda's actually helping me try to find my next ex-wife.
You could be the Rock.
She said to me, she goes, yeah, let's find you your new ex-wife. And I'm like, sounds good.
But to me, it sounds like you could be the Rock to her role.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
The Golden
You'll be here
Bachelor.
all
Bachelor.
night,
Amanda.
folks.
You gave me the green light, Amanda.
So what would be in the middle of like between the Bachelor and like the Golden Bachelor? Like
Well, you figured it'd be like the Silver Bachelor because
Silver
he's older.
Bachelor? Yeah. No,
But-
the gold because you call it
He's
your
not a
golden
vampire.
years. That's
Yeah,
why.
I
Golden,
guess.
so like would
Bronze.
be like your Onyx, your
Onyx,
the
that's dope.
silver,
I like Onyx.
or like
The Onyx Bachelor.
yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
No, you're not
Sapphire-
black.
The Sapphire Bachelor.
The Sapphire Bachelor.
I don't-
Oh, that's
Yeah.
deep blue.
It's
Emerald.
But listen, I'm
The
happy.
Brass Bachelor.
Oh, brass.
Brass balls
That's kinda cool.
Bachelor.
Yeah.
The brass ball. So that thrice.
Triple B, baby. Yeah.
Got your balls to the wall.
But listen, I'm very happy that I have, like, everybody keeps telling me like, oh, you put Just for Men in your. I was like, I don't put anything. Like this is it. Like I don't. There's nothing. No added anything into it. And everybody's all like angry because
Because
Yeah,
you don't
let's do
have
that.
gray hair.
everybody's mad. Like I got a little bit of
They're
salt and
just
pepper
jelly,
in here.
man.
Yeah, I know.
They're just
I know.
just jelly.
I knew.
I ask my husband all the time if I could pluck his gray hairs in his beard, and he tells me no. And
You're not
I was like,
supposed
"Why
to."
not?" And he's like, "Because it's the show, my seasoning." And I was like, "Okay, whatever you say, bro."
Listen,
Your
Whatever you
seasoning?
say.
I like garlic. and
I've
pepper
gotten
and salt.
30, 32. I've had to be like, no, keep going up.
Dude, I
I go-
thought like you were like my age.
No, I keep having to say,
Yeah.
because I'm like, yeah, my 20 my daughter. Oh, you have a daughter? Oh, how cute. How old? 20. What? Did you have a kid when you were 6? No,
You're like, I've already been through hell and back.
Oh my god, you could be like the new Gilmore Girls.
I don't even know what that means.
It's Gilmore season, okay? Every fall it's Gilmore Girls season. I swear. I'm crocheting a lot of I got a lot of orders now because I've been showing people the blankets that I've been making. And so if I'm not doing this, I'm like literally like watching Gilmore Girls crocheting blankets right now. It's Gilmore season.
Girls.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't being single isn't bad. It's not bad. Like I don't have anybody to wake me up in the morning, so I get to work sometimes a little later than I should. But I don't have to answer anybody. There's no food in the food looks like two guys live here, which 2 guys live here now. But like it's kind of freeing, but also at the same time, it's like you come home and there's nobody here. Like, so it's kind of sad in the same kind of like token. Like, you know, like you come home and
Yeah.
the dog's there to greet you, and you're like, hey, you know. So it's
Yeah,
lonely,
Can't
but
really
dog-
ask him how his day is, you know.
Dog
Yeah.
can't give you a blowjob, so you know.
yeah,
it's
this
not
is
the same.
true. But also, like, you can't like you have nobody to talk about your day. You have nobody to like talk about their day or
Yeah.
anything with.
Well, you
It's-
know, you could teach your dog how to push these little buttons, and it can talk to you, right? Do you see that?
Did you see the cat that plays whatchamacallit? Cards
Piano?
Against Humanity?
What? No.
Yes,
Oh my god, it's not the greatest thing ever.
it's
But
really
the
funny.
But the dog that does that too is always go-to button is bitch. Feed
I
me,
know.
bitch. I want to go outside, bitch. Run,
Yeah.
bitch.
Those are funny.
So I went out there for a couple of minutes because of my internet, but were you? I don't know if you guys touch anything on that. What
Special
special forces?
forces?
No, we
Okay.
actually we got
No,
Fucking
we didn't.
quitters! Fucking
Fucking
quitters and pussies.
So, in the beginning, last episode I talked about how I would like JoJo's. I want to see
Dude,
how
I love JoJo.
JoJo. I thought she was annoying.
She's
first
so
first
cute.
episode.
She's so
First
cute.
episode. She is adorable.
Yeah.
But she was a little annoying. But I want to see how she grows through this process. Because I think she could do things physically.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
she's mentally like capable too. Because the first episode when they're talking about how she like only gives herself, if she's feeling upset, like a certain amount of time to feel those
Yep.
feels, and then switch it and like gotta go. And I'm like, damn.
That's an awesome skill.
Yeah,
Right?
it's crazy. And so I like to see that. The one person I'm really impressed with is Savannah Chrisley.
She had like confessionals in towards the end, right, or something.
Yeah, she's the one that pretty much vomited all over herself during like the last
while she was
challenge.
descending, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, like, I was like,
She was thrown up the whole time
that was
down.
awesome.
If people don't know what show we're called, it's called Special Forces. It's on Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's on Fox, yeah.
Yes, on Fox. I want to see if there's like
Tom
a trailer or
Sandoval is
anything.
in it for all you VPR fans. Well, you may not like him, but I mean, trust me, just listen to his podcast. He has his side of the story too. To touch back on that, I wanted to say, I feel like Tom was also kind of pressured in the same way Raquel felt the pressure, like because Rachel said that she felt like cheating was the thing doing this show, right? Or one of the interviews. And I'm like, I could kind of see that because that's what brings the drama. That's what brings people to want to watch this shit. And so I could kind of see that she was encouraged to do that. Nobody was exactly telling her to stop it. You better not. But then when they unleashed on her, and it's like, well, it takes two to tango. But also, Tom, it's like, man, I don't know. Because they all sleep with each other. Ariana didn't. I get it. But
no, it's that he cheated on his. I don't want to go into it, but I want to show you the trailer for Special Forces real quick.
Oh yeah,
because I actually found
Black
it.
China.
I'm
so glad Black China left.
Oh, everything that's going on in Israel right now. When you put in Special Forces in Twitter, you can't find this show
God.
like at all. All right, what's going on? Here you go. Oh my God.
For the celebrities coming out on this course, the cold is going to be the great.
Oh shit, Robert Ory too? I didn't even see him there.
This is far beyond anything I'm about to experience in my life.
Oh, that reminds me. The Cowboys are playing right now.
Yeah. The whole country's pissed off at me. I had an affair and I want to take a beating.
Few of you, if any, will remain at the end of this course.
I want to see what I'm capable of doing.
This is going to be challenging.
physically
My legs are numb. I can't do it. I can't do it.
and emotionally.
Oh, the water ones creep me out.
My daughter's
Nice.
around our neighbor's pool. I guess I want clarity.
I can't believe it. I just wish I could be a stronger person.
You've come to the right place.
So weak. Sad, but she was too weak.
Yep, no.
As much hard times as there is here, there's also a lot of accomplishment.
To a man, that shit looks badass. That was great.
Damn, what I'd give to go to dinner with my family.
Oh, and then the way she just fell, it kind of reminded me on Survivor, that chick that fell and landed in between her legs on the fucking.
Oh yeah.
It was like, oh, it was like all the men felt that, but that must have still hurt even for a woman too. It's like,
Still a
geez.
bone.
Yeah.
But no, I love that show. I
Yeah,
encourage,
it's
if
pretty
anybody hasn't watched it before, like even season 1 was really good. I was like, I got really addicted to it. I thought it was amazing. But yeah, I really wanted Tara Reid to do well.
Yeah, so did I.
Did you not do well?
She quit.
She quit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It was
Three
like,
people quit on day
Three.
2.
Well,
Three.
Des Bryant didn't, but I guess he did. He lost his shit and he got mad and he walked off.
His shit.
Yeah.
Was it on episode 1 or 2?
2. Gotta watch it, man. I'm telling you.
Man, I thought I was behind on this. That's why I was just watching last night. But
Yeah. No, it's really good. I think well, what's making me now, I'm thinking that I think what helped Tom Sandoval stay sober was going on that show then.
That
Really?
makes sense.
You know? And honestly, like him say it, like he feels like he needed to get the shit kicked out of him. So I've got mixed of feelings on him right now.
He's going through his redemption.
Well, I mean, listen, for when you start your sobriety, the biggest thing for you to do is get through those first couple weeks. You know?
Yeah.
And once you get past those couple weeks, that's what when I got sober, I used to pick meetings that were far away or like meetings that were like at night because they have all different kinds of meetings. Because at 8:00, that's when I would really start. You know, so I was like, I would wait till 8:00 and then 8:00. So most of the meetings I went to were between 7 and 8. So, and I would pick meetings that were far away. So that way, by the time I got home, it was past 8:00. It was time to go to bed. And I would just, you know, I'd force myself to go to bed. So for Tom, I mean, that was probably the best thing he could have done to start his sobriety. If that's where he started his sobriety, which, you know, like I said, you do however many days it is, you know. So
he said that from his podcast, he said that he started.
Here's to that, mate.
He said that he started in April, May.
Yeah, we can't all be quitters. Cheers to them.
So,
sorry, I got.
So I don't know. So, and he actually went on tour in May, and I think he was sober on tour like the whole month of May. So, it's from what he said. But he's also on his podcast. He's got one of his bandmates on there too. So it's actually, I was pleasantly surprised by it, to be honest.
It's pretty good.
Because I do have to tell Jack. So have you listened to episode 2 of his?
Yeah.
Jerry O'Connell was like, he's like trying to play the fence.
He's the actor, right? Jerry.
Yeah,
right?
I think he was married to, or he is, or was
Rebecca
married to Rebecca Romaine.
Oh, that's right.
The little fat kid from
Stand
by Me.
Kid.
No, that's not Truffle Shuffle. Stand by Me. Little fat kid from Stand by Me gets Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah.
See, kids, anything's possible. Doesn't matter how long you have to wait, even if she was married to John Stamos.
Stamos sloppy seconds.
Who cares? Rebecca Romaine. Whew.
But yeah, no. So Jerry O'Connell went on to Tom Sandoval's podcast, and he was just like, well, he apologized for calling Tom not a man.
Yeah.
He asked him a lot of good like questions. It was almost like Jerry was interviewing Tom more than anything.
Yeah, you're right. It did feel like that.
Yeah.
It did feel like
But
that,
he
yeah.
was just trying to do this whole like dance of not
not making him
like,
look bad.
Yeah, like trying not to basically disrupt the hive that'll come after him if he's showed any type of you know,
Remorse or
no,
What, the Sandovites?
yeah, like, or the Team Ariana-ites or something would come out and be like, you were nice to Tom.
The Aryans.
Wild. It works because she's
She
pale.
is white. Yeah, she's white as fuck too. So. And her brother. Her brother's on a dated fucking Billy Lee.
Who?
It's like, what? Yeah, Billy Lee
He's
is a
not there yet.
tranny.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Davey.
Listen, I know. I've been in a funk lately. I'm trying to get over it, my friend.
Ariana, yeah, I got that, man. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Ariana and her brother, they're like really pro LGBTQ so bad that her brother dated knowing a trans person, a dude, another fucking dude. Okay, the dude might be passable, but until you hear the voice, it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what you are.
So he's not gay, but he dated a trans person just so he could say he dated a trans person.
No, I don't think he did it just for that because this
okay.
was on the shows like for a whole season at least.
It was
like
so he did it for the show.
It was only because this is what happened. Well, it was for one date, and then Stassi and Kristen.
Yeah, they didn't invite her.
No, they got into a fight because they called Jeremy weird, and Ariana was mad that they called her brother weird because the reason why they said it is because he was macking on them at Tom and Katie's wedding, and was like coming on strong to people, and so they told Billy Lee to watch out because he's weird.
Oh, Stassi said it that he's creepy.
Yeah,
he's
creepy.
Sucks that she said it, but yeah.
So Billy Lee was like, understand. Take advantage of this.
I miss Stassi. I miss Stassi, Jackson, Brittany so much. It's like that was the real show right there, in my opinion. When Jax had left the last season, his last words were saying "my show" to Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah. Well,
and she's like, "Oh no."
They started a new. I think they started a new show, like with like Kristen.
Oh shit! No way.
Brittany and stuff, like they're like filming now or whatever.
Wow.
I don't think Stassi will be on it though. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
That would be cool. Yeah, Stassi was fucking sick. Like she grew up, like it was great.
Yeah.
We shall see. All right, kids. I think we did it. We went an hour and a half. We went pretty long today.
We did. I know. I can't believe we actually spent like almost an hour just strictly on Survivor. I'm glad that we. Yeah. So I need to look at Dancing. I missed Dancing with the Stars last week, so I gotta catch up on that.
Yeah, I need to know what Ariana danced to.
I know. Ooh,
oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I am telling you, Bravo is like cleaning it all up with like people that they're throwing out on different reality shows and stuff. You got Tom on Special Forces, you got Ariana on Dancing with the Stars, you had Brandy on Peacock's show Traitors, and Katie from Below Deck.
Katie was on Below Deck?
Well, Katie from Below Deck.
No, Katie from Below Deck was on the show Traitors, as well as Kyle Cook from Summer House was also on the show Traitors too.
Listen, Andy Cohen is raking in the dough. Andy Cohen and Ryan Seacrest are raking in the dough. Those two guys have to be up there with the richest Americans because
I love how Ryan Seacrest was on the
America's Got Talent.
Movie. No, the pregnant movie with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Knocked Up.
Knocked
Up. Yeah. Ryan Seacrest, he's like, guys, I can't fucking do it if these fucking people don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like they're sucking on the teeth, but they don't know, they don't really fucking know. And they're like, do you want a cookie? Are you okay? Do you want? Yeah, I'll take a cookie. Okay.
All right, Captain Jack, where can we find you?
You can find me. Well, we're gonna have a meeting tomorrow, so after that, I'm not so sure what's gonna happen with 2 Jacks 1 Scotch exactly because my schedule has a little bit of a change in it, and it might not be the same hour. So, but if it does come, if we do think of something, it'll be 2 Jacks 1 Scotch as usual. Go ahead, follow Willie Schatz on Twitter on X app at Admiral Schatz, and that's pretty much like my twin.
Yeah.
That's not it, because I've been banned on like a bunch of other stuff like Facebook and Instagram, so I don't really have social medias like that, but I pop in and out. I try. Maybe I'll see you guys on your guys' other show as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're always invited. You could always pop in.
Yeah,
I pop in and just ask questions like you're supposed. You should be just popping in and asking questions. I'm gonna like wear a wig and shit and come in with a different accent and all that. So I got plans for it. Trust me. Just don't come in with a German one.
Ooh. 9. Yeah.
Mama J?
9.
Yeah, you can just find me on X at Suburban Mama 1, Suburban Mama, the number 1. Find me there. And then on Wednesdays right now, find me and Davey on Twitter, on YouTube, on Rumble, at Business Party Podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Thank you.
And you can find me.
No, the Pacific timers over here.
Yep.
And you can find me on Twitter at MW Troublemaker, and you can find me on TikTok at Troublemaker Davey. And like you said, you could see us here Wednesdays. You can also catch me on Fridays at the We Don't Know Either podcast at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And you can catch us back here next Sunday.
Yeah.
So we will have more.
We're into Survivor. I'm making sure everybody watches Special Forces.
Yeah, I gotta get into that. Because it looks so good, and I want to see Des Bryant go off, and I want to see them quit.
It's so good.
Off.
So, but with that, thank you guys.
Clink, clink, bitches.
Peace.
Thanks for